As temperatures and power bills soar amid a cost of living crunch, let's explore some old school ways to stay cool without cranking up the aircon.
These are all kinds of know-hows that were ready to hand 50 or 60 years ago, but in a sense, air conditioning has sort of obliterated our memory of those cultural practices. During hot days, we need to be prepared to vary our schedule and to really plan around the heat in terms of what we do when, maybe not exercising on super hot days, or if you're cooking, doing it in the morning before the temperature really spikes in the afternoon.
Associate Professor Healy, a geographer from Western Sydney University, interviewed social housing tenants about methods they use to keep cool.
Every single one of them had sort of little hacks or adaptive practices.
The region is usually 6 to 10 degrees hotter than the city, and in 2020, Penrith recorded a temperature of 48.9 degrees Celsius.
So if it's still cool in the morning, shutting up the drapes and shades or whatever you have available to block out the sun is going to help with the temperature. That's more effective in hot and dry conditions than hot and humid conditions.
If you can, install shades outside your windows or move potted plants in front to create a green screen. In the evenings, open up your windows for cross ventilation.
In one of the communities we've been looking at in Riverwood, there's a large elderly Chinese population. And one of the things that they talked about was using cooling food. They switched their diet during summer months, eating things like rice, congee, and mung beans, which bring down bodily temperature.
Other low-cost tricks to stay cool include having a foot bath, placing a wet face cloth on your wrists or the back of your neck, misting your skin or clothes with water and then positioning yourself near the fan, freezing water in a container and putting it in front of your fan for cool air.
It sort of creates an immediately cool environment that works best in a small room.
While a fan can be a cost-effective, environmentally friendly option, they are more effective in dry conditions.
Fans work just on the principle of circulation, right? So it's the movement of air that cools the body, and that works well if you're sweating in a hot, dry environment because it enhances the power of that evaporative cooling. In humid heat, it's less effective.
Finding local cool refuges like lakes, libraries, malls, and community halls is another key method to stay cool.